Hey everyone. Well, as part of our 12 days of giving, we thought it'd be a great idea here, the team at Look Media, that everyone select a charity or an organization that they wanted to raise awareness for, especially in this time of year when people are thinking about what they can do to give back to the community. So joining me today is Antoinette Jackson, who is the Vice President of Business Development for Look TV, with the dubious distinction of being my better half, emphasis on the word better, by the way. So, hello, Antoinette.
Hi, Jess.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, I'm fine, thanks. You selected Habitat for Humanity.
I did.
So why'd you select that?
Well, Habitat is all about changing lives one family at a time. And the mission is to build homes that are decent and affordable for families in need. And as a mother, that was a very compelling reason for me to jump in.
Yeah, got it, okay. And of course, it's really a vibrant organization. And you've been a part of it yourself, isn't that right?
I was on the board for 6 years.
Wow.
I had the opportunity to participate in 5 builds. The wonderful thing about Habitat is that it's a partnership. And it's a partnership between the volunteers and the family. And at the end of all the effort, there's tangible results. There's a beautiful house, all systems work, and the family can move in.
So we'll jump into that.
Great.
Here's the interview. Welcome back, everyone. Well, joining me today is Tammy DeCara, who actually we usually talk at Max London's, right? Well, just think of this as Max London's.
Next time we'll move the interview there.
Yeah, that's right. Tammy is the president of Habitat for Humanity in Northern Saratoga, Warren, and Washington County, and has been here before.
I have.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you. It's nice to see you.
Yeah, it's great to see you as well. Habitat for Humanity is one heck of a unique organization. For those of you who may not be as familiar as we are with it, tell me, why don't you just give us a quick overview of Habitat for Humanity?
Well, our affiliate was founded in 1991. We have built 24 homes. We've built simple homes for working class families who are unable to obtain a mortgage through a conventional loan.
Got it. And I've seen some of these builds firsthand, the dedication that's involved at all levels. It just knocks your socks off, right? It's really something to see.
It is.
I think the national organization was started back in the 70s, right?
I believe it was 1976.
Yeah, okay. And at that time, the mission was to provide, again, as you're saying, on a national level, homes for families and people who otherwise would not be able to afford it.
That's
for
right.
one reason or another,
That's
right?
right.
A lot of different reasons come to play.
Right.
2014 was a particularly busy year for you.
It was.
So give us a quick overview.
Well, we built our 24th home in the
Wow.
city of Glens Falls. And it was a build where we really brought in those resources from the community. We really grew our relationships with some of the businesses and some of the groups there, also the city of Glens Falls. And we also made some structural improvements so that we are in a position to build 2 homes this year for the first time in our history.
2 homes,
homes.
in the year, so 2015.
Yes, 2015.
Well, you just gave me my great lead-in for what are the plans for 2015.
Well, this is really exciting. Both homes are in Saratoga County. One is in northern Saratoga, but it's South Glens Falls School District, so it actually incorporates relationships with both Saratoga and Warren County. So we're looking forward to bringing those Warren County relationships to this build and also bringing in our Saratoga County connections as well. We have a lovely single mother and her 7-year-old daughter who will receive that home. And we're very excited to work with Brittany and Bryn. And our second project, extremely exciting project, the first ever Habitat for Humanity home in downtown Saratoga Springs.
In downtown Saratoga?
That's right.
No kidding.
Yes.
Wow. Where is it?
It's at 195 Division Street.
Oh, great.
It's right across from the elementary school. There is a Habitat for Humanity sign there, future build site. So if people are driving around, they can have a look at the lot and get ready to get out there in the spring and help us build this house.
Gotcha. You know, before we went on air, Tammy was telling me we have a very active builders association here
We
in
do.
Saratoga. Great organization run by great people. And really, tell us, what are they doing with this house down here in Saratoga?
Well, first I'll say that the Saratoga Builders Association is our single largest supporter. They make our single largest annual donation every
contribution?
year
Yeah, sure.
through the Showcase of Homes, which is an annual fall event that the Builders Association produces. The proceeds from that event go to Habitat for Humanity and also Rebuilding Together
Yeah,
Saratoga County.
Right, yeah.
And we really appreciate and really rely on that donation.
And they're involved in this home, this 2015, in a very unique way, right?
They are. It's a unique situation. Actually, it's a partnership between the City of Saratoga Springs, the Saratoga Builders Association, and Rebuilding Together Saratoga.
Got you. Now, I think you told me, I hope I have this right, but I think you said that they were donating like up to 50%.
That's right. The contribution from the city is the City of Saratoga donated the lots, and then they're supporting the build in a lot of other ways. The Saratoga Builders Association has pledged 50% minimum of the labor and materials for this particular build.
Wow,
which
well,
is
you know, you think
amazing.
about what it costs to build a home. You don't have to be a scientist to figure out the math on something like that.
Yes.
That is one heck of a generous offer.
It sure is. And Rebuilding Together Saratoga County will be helping us with our volunteer management.
Gotcha. So also in 2015, we kind of skimmed by, but I got to cycle back on the Showcase of Homes.
Yes.
What an event.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and it's a great way to really showcase what beautiful homes we have here and what our builders are capable of, and our designers what they're capable of. So it's something everyone enjoys.
It's like the Showcase of Homes in Saratoga has really turned into like a national holiday around here, you know? and that runs over a span of a couple of weeks, right?
Yes, it's a fall event. It's 3 weekends, usually the last 2 weekends in September and the first in October.
Great. What you can do to help, it's a season of giving. So donations, funds. This is an organization that does not get any federal funding, no state funding, no local funding. It's community support. And as you can see, a lot of the leaders in this community rally to make these things happen. So any kind of cash donations, of course, is very much appreciated. But I've been on some of these builds, and volunteers. Volunteer. Swing a paintbrush, swing a roller, swing a hammer, right? There's plenty to do, right?
There's plenty to do, and we have tasks for every skill level. We enjoy meeting the volunteers and engaging the community. We are a volunteer, community-based organization. So without our volunteers and without our donations from individuals, we cannot function.
You can't function, and what a valuable asset it is to our community, really. And you have a lot to do as president of this organization, for sure.
I do, but I love what I'm doing, and I really appreciate having the opportunity to work in the community and do what I can and volunteer on the level that I volunteer on.
I remember you once telling me, you know, if you just look at the smiles on the families and the people and how grateful they are.
Yes.
The opportunity, and it's not a handout. These people have to put in like 500 hours of sweat equity on these things and work on the homes themselves. They have to pass a certain criteria, and they have to make certain that they're going to do their best to make certain that this home works.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. You know, we're looking for families who are between 40 and 60% of the median income for the area. So generally, that's going to be between like 28 and 42,000 for a family of four in this area.
Got it.
And we're able to build the home using volunteer donations and materials. And so we're able to build a home at a very reasonable cost.
Right, of course.
And we then issue a 30-year zero-interest mortgage to our homeowners.
Right.
So they are paying a mortgage,
sure
and they're
are.
paying back,
That's right, they're paying back.
the cost of the build.
That's great. You know, that's an important thing to note. Well, look, Tammy, thank you so much for coming in. Happy holidays to
you.
you. See you up at Max's.
Yes.
And we'll see you throughout the year.
Yes, thank
Okay.
you very much, Jesse.
You're
Appreciate
quite
it.
welcome. To see this interview again, head to our website, looktvonline.com.